so excited. So I am beauty consultant Shawan Kennedy, and this is
I am LaJacia, beauty consultant. So we're excited for what you're getting ready to show us this morning.
yes. Okay, so you guys, if you don't know, first of all, if you're here, I need you to go ahead. I need you to click the like. I need you to go ahead and subscribe. I need you to tell your friends, your aunties, your cousins, everybody, in Kurt Franklin style, formal Kurt Franklin style, to make sure that you go ahead and you log on and you join, because we are getting ready to start with our first skincare. I'm getting ready to tell you guys more about my skincare regimen this morning and what I do in the morning and what set it is that I am repping. Okay, because as we say, it's beauty gang related.
Beauty gang, yes.
Beauty gang related, okay? And so I'm super excited. Listen, Linda, Brenda, everybody, listen. We getting ready to talk to you about the #1 skincare in the world, Craig.
Right, nobody else can compare.
Nobody else in the world. And not because it is that we said it, but it is actually ranked on the Euromonitor that Mary Kay is the #1 in skincare. Okay, and so we are doing this with the melanated beauty gang.
Yes.
And so I represent our brown skin girls, okay? And we got our light brown skin here as well. But I'm going to be showing you more about the skincare regimen, what it is that I'm using for my skin, for girls like us, things that affect us, because it's not quite light skin. Right. It ain't quite dark skin. It's like brown skin. So I notice us brown skin girls, we kind of have a mix of things. Like sometimes when we get breakouts, it turns a bit on the reddish pink side, and then sometimes it's like black, like the dark skin girls. And so we just be kind of having all kind of issues. We undecided. We don't know if we light skin or dark skin. We just brown. We ain't mixed or unmixed. We just where we at. Okay?
Right.
Which is fine, because where we at is beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to start. The first thing I do with our skincare, we're gonna start with washing our hands, okay? So that's what we do in the morning. I'm gonna take our satin hands regimen. Now it is the best. Now if you don't know anything about the satin hands, this is a good scrub, and it is an exfoliant for your skin. This is going to give your hands, the name of the product itself is going to make your hands satin smooth, and what you're going to do is give that a good scrub. It's going to take all of the dead skin off of your hands. You can use this as often as you like. I use it every day. I use it every time I wash my hands, because I want to make sure that my hands are clean before I start to touch my face. So we are going to start there. And do you use satin hands all the time?
I use satin hands. What I love about this product is also you can also apply this to your feet as well. So a satin hands product is for your hands and for your feet, to get that callus in between going to the nail shop when you go get your feet done. So that's what I do when I use my satin hand system.
Okay, that's something I like. So that's pretty cool, you guys. Now let me ask y'all something. Have y'all ever tried one of these? No? Okay, so this is something that I like. It's super cool. It's something Mary Kay has as well. Right. Putting this on, so before we get ready to actually wash and to cleanse our faces, being able to kind of prepare yourself so that it doesn't get in your hair and different things like that.
And running water down your arms.
Because if you're like me, it's the rivers of living water that's running down my arms, and that's just what happens. And I want to prevent that, because after I wash my face and get dressed, I want to make sure that I'm not looking like I just got out of the shower by mistake, because we don't want that. But we're going to start first with our cleanser. Now, I said that the set that I'm repping is the Time Wise, which is this. We're going to start here with the foaming cleanser. This is good for advanced signs of aging, and it's going to be good for repairing your skin, because some of the things I want to work on, like I have some discolorations on my skin that I want to repair, because I know we say that black don't crack, but it does do other things. It's sad.
And it wrinkles.
It does wrinkle. And one thing with me, I have noticed, especially on my chin, I get more spots on my chin, especially dark spots and things like that. Now, it didn't happen until I got older, or even some of the lines here, some of the smile lines and up underneath my eyes. It wasn't until I got older that I noticed it. And for y'all, it's like, you ain't even that old, girl. Well, 40 is in like 3 months. Less than that.
Right. And I'm getting ready to be 41, so.
Oh, man.
But
I didn't mean it like that, y'all. But I forgot. I forgot. Go ahead.
Okay. So using this line is going to help her because this line is starting it early. I think you get better results.
Right. Starting early. And if most of y'all are like me, you didn't start your skincare game early. I did not. I was kind of like, using whatever because I didn't feel like it was necessary. How many of us feel like that? But that is not the truth. So skincare, you're just going to put a little bit and kind of go up with cleansing your face. I start just immediately on my face. I did not add any water or anything like that on purpose because I want to really grab all the dirt and exfoliant from my skin, especially in the morning. How many of y'all just kind of wake up in the morning and go?
A lot of people, I know.
Mm-hmm. And y'all like, no, I brush my teeth and I'll rub around with a rag. No, take some time for yourself in the morning. Especially if you are going to go and you're expecting a good longevity with your skin. If you want your skin to have longevity, you got to treat it with care. Point blank. And a period.
Right. It's very important to cleanse your skin in the morning because like you are asleep at night and you wake up in the morning. That doesn't mean that something is not happening to your face while you're sleeping in the night. Right. So you want to make sure that you get up and you cleanse your skin. It's very important because residue and things of that nature from even your pillow, you want to make sure you cleanse your skin. So I'm glad you're doing that in the morning. And this foaming cleanser, which I love, I'm going to be honest, I always look at this foaming cleanser as like scrubbing bubbles, is kind of getting into the crevices of your skin as you're washing your face. So that's a great product line for your usage to help you get good results for your skin health. True. Very important.
Foam and bubbles. That's true. I do like
I always
that.
think because that's what happens when you're using that product. It's foaming on. It's kind of lifting up the dirt off of your tub. That is what's happening to your face. This foaming cleanser is lifting the dirt particles that's inside of your face and helping you get the better results. So her washing and her cleansing her skin with a foaming cleanser is going to give her some great results from utilizing this product. So one of our, like we said, this is our Escalade skincare line with Mary Kay that works really well to make sure that your skin is, getting the best results for your age. You want to stay in your age group, get the best results, the repair system is going to be something for you. So, and like she said, she's going to maintain, things that she needs for advanced signs of aging. So that's why we're using this product line. Okay. So how do you feel now?
I feel amazing. I don't know how y'all feel, but good morning.
Right. You wake up in the morning, water, it helps you to wake up using water for your face. Cleanse your face. Just wake you up a little bit more than just going through the day and just, thinking that you are waking alive. We can be draggy in the morning, so wash your face going to help you wake up.
Right.
So what's next? What are we using next?
Next, we are going to use our booster. Okay. And so for those of you who are like, man, you're using a lot of different things on your face. Let me tell you something. I only get one face. I can't buy another one. I'm not going to go to the store. I'm not going to Miami. I'm not going to Brazil. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing the chemical peels. I'm not doing
no Botox.
I'm not doing the Botox, the left tox. I'm not doing none of those toxins.
Injection?
When you tox, just say tox.
Toxic.
Toxin. Chicken pox, TikTok, ox. It just don't sound like it's something that's good for you. No shade to anybody who did. So, but when you have a good skincare regimen and you just start, this is all you really, really need. And like, so seriously, this is something that can really help and grow your skin. So this is something with our clinical solutions. And we're going to really get more into this. But these are boosters. Okay. This is going to boost your skincare. So what I use the hydrator, and then I use a resurfacer. And the good thing, Mary Kay, they have the official names for it, but we just call it boosters and we call it the hydrator and the resurfacer, because don't get me on here asking me if I really went to school because I can't pronounce all this stuff. It's okay. But this is going to boost the hydration in my skin. My skin is kind of like combination, like how I said, you being a mix between light skin or dark skin, and you just kind of brown it in there in the middle. I find that my skin is also combination as well. So it's oily a little bit in some places that's dry. And what I didn't know is that even with some of those oily spots, that hydration and adding the moisture to your skin is actually helpful, versus thinking, well, if I have some areas that are a little bit dry, I need to always subtract everything concerning the moisture. So that's not true. It actually, yeah, it helps your skin to a degree, especially if you've got the combination skin. So that's
I was
why
getting ready to ask you that, because people who say they have oily skin feel like I can't put any extra hydration or even serums because they feel like it's going to add to the excessive oil to their skin. But you're saying, you know, typically it's going to balance out what you need to utilize for your skin.
Right. And there are some things, of course, that you may pull back from and say, well, I don't need all that, and that may be true. But having a form of moisture is really good, and that's why I like Mary Kay's products, because it is each line, whatever skincare set it is that you're repping, whether you are with me or whether you're liking and subscribing to, you know, my Mama Bear, our chocolate, dark chocolate, and whether you are doing our light brown, which is, or our caramel, however you want to say it, or whether you are one of our light skin, our light brights with Asia, red bones with amber. No matter what, everybody has a different skin type. And so as you follow along with different people in the beauty game, you'll get to see all those different sets and see the different needs that it does address, you know. And some of it is, you know, like all of them are suitable for sensitive skin, but we also have different sets, like the one I know that you use, and she'll tell you about her set later, whether it can be for combination skin or whether it's normal to dry. And they've already kind of figured out the code for what it is that you need, so that you don't over or under moisturize your skin, because that is important. So I just applied my booster. I started here with the hydrator, and next I'm going to do the resurfacer. So the reason why I'm doing the resurfacer, if you look here in this area of my face, you can see more of texture in my skin. And some of you are like, girl, that's nothing. Give it till next year, because I turned 40 in December. Okay, give it to 41 and 42. Girl, ain't nothing will turn into a big problem. Okay, so we want to do preventative measures, and we want to, as we see different areas of our skin that need improvement, I want to go ahead and to deal with those. Kind of like, you know, your life, or when you got something in your heart that's it's kind of bad. You know, you may be kind of messy, you may kind of gossip a little bit. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. But all I'm saying is get to it before it get to you. Right. That's all I mean. So we're gonna do the resurfacer.
That's a good analogy. That's a really good analogy.
Cause I like that philosophy in life. Like, deal with it before it deals with you. If you know it's there, deal with it. You know, that's just me. And right now I need some resurfacing that needs to be dealt with, because I want my skin to be smoother. You know, a lot of times we see the filters on Facebook or Instagram, and it's like, oh man, the skin is so amazing. Well, I want to have that filtered look, taking care of my skin the best way that I can. So,
and your skin actually is looking really, really nice utilizing that product. Okay. So hydrating and then resurface. Okay.
Right, hydrator and the resurfacer. That's really going to help give my skin that smooth and soft look.
And you can tell that your face is hydrated, you know, even without moisturizing your face. So the boosters do what they're saying. Hydrate and resurface. You can tell the areas of our face. So it looks really nice. Okay, so what's next? What do you do now that you have boosted your face with those products? What's next? Serum?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with the lifting serum. Now this is a magical. This is our Voluform Advanced Lifting Serum. And I really like this because, listen, I don't want, you know, the nursery rhyme where we talk about do your ears hang low?
Oh yes.
I don't want my face to hang low.
Please don't.
I don't want it to drop to the floor. I don't want to have to tie it in a knot or tie it in a bow.
Just like
or throw it over my shoulder and do your face hang low. I don't want to do that. I want it to be lifted up to the Lord. When he sees my face before him, yes, I'm saved. But when he sees my face before him, I don't want him to be like, where is her face? Because it's, you know, I want to lay prostrate. I don't want my face to be prostrate because it's like always to the floor. I want to. All right. So the lifting serum. What this is.
Wow.
Y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Listen, if you following me, just prepare. Because you never know what's going to be said. That's just me. Right? So I'm just going to give 2 squirts of this, or I may give 5 because I'm just like that.
You know what I say about this?
What do you say about
I say
it?
that this gives snatch appeal. Like snatch. It snatches your face. Like you want to snap to your face without having to go do Botox.
True.
That's what the lifting serum does. It's going to snatch the areas of your face that are, you know, want to go the opposite direction, like you said, to try to hang low or drop low. The lifting serum is going to give you some snatch appeal without having to do any, you know, surgeries to your face. So, you know, that's what Mary Kay West says, Botox in a bottle without actually getting Botox. So that's some snatch appeal when you use that lifting serum.
Right. And this is going to boost your collagen.
Yes.
It's going to boost skin firmness and elasticity, all those different things. And I know we think we don't need that because we are who we are, but trust me, you need that. We do have a thicker level of collagen in our skin, but we definitely need to be able to add to it, as well as our replenishing serum. This is vitamin C and E. I like to add this extra vitamins to my face, especially in the morning, because I usually have really long days, which I don't mind at all. I love what I do. I really do love what I do. And so I want to make sure that for the length of time that I'm out, whether I'm meeting with someone or just anything it is that I have to do with my kids, my family, my husband, the Lord, business, whatever, I want to make sure that I am prepared, that my face is covered, that it is protected. And adding those extra vitamins to your skin, this helps me, because remember I told you about that mix between my skin can sometimes have that dryness to it, and then sometimes it can have a little bit of that oiliness to it. The vitamin serum here, it helps to add naturally to my face what it should have, so that it's not over oily or dry at the same time. As you can see, like, you know, my face, it doesn't look like how our moms used to send us out with the Vaseline, like we was ready to fight with the extra oil, or to melt the castor oil or something and just pour it over you, because you know that's us. We can't be ashy because we black.
Right. That's like, you don't do that. That's a no-no. But I am looking at your skin, and it is brightening up your face using the CE serum. So it's different from actually just taking vitamin pills. You're actually applying it directly to your face. So you're going to get some better results when utilizing it that way.
True.
I like that.
True
Okay.
say.
So
True say.
what's next? You done put on your serum. We did the cleanser. We did the boosters. Your face literally looks like it's moisturized, but you have not even applied that yet.
I have not, but that's Mary Kay for you. And that's what happens when we use skincare, okay? And so what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna use our day cream, because I'm getting ready. This has SPF in it. I know we don't all think we need SPF, but SPF is really gonna help. I always use this. This was something that I skipped. I understand that some of you cannot use SPF because you may have some allergies to the SPF 30, or it's just a little too much for you. For me, it's fine. I do avoid my eye area when putting it on, but the SPF is helping me with some of those discolorations that was there concerning my face. I told you that I wanted to help with the resurfacing, and then also some of the dots and darkness that I'm noticing in different areas, especially around my chin. Honestly, the SPF is helping because I spend more time outside in the sun. I enjoy that a little bit more, especially now that I've switched. I'm a little bit more cold nature. So now I don't mind the sun. And so now some of the natural effects of being in the sun and not being protected, I'm noticing like, wow, I didn't know that that's what SPF was for. Because I thought SPF was just for white people.
Me too. Especially if you're going to the beach, you just thought, okay, I don't need as much because my skin is not going to transform because of the sun. But we live now in an environment where our sun is directly affecting our skin. Our environment affects our skin. So protecting it with the SPF is going to, you're going to walk out your house with protection, the shield of protection on your face. And you want that because elements that you can't see with the natural eye, it is going to affect your skin. So why not come out with a shield that she's putting on her face with the SPF to help protect her skin from the sun, so nothing is going out or coming in, because you're protected.
I like that, the shield. Y'all know what I'm finna say, right? I got the shield of faith. I got the shield of faith, SPF. All right, I said I'm sorry. Let me go back. So all those who are just joining, I'm sorry that I'm crazy, but if you follow me, you're probably crazy too. And it's fine. It's fine to be that way. I don't know how else to be, and it's probably not going to change. And
no, it's not. That's just how that's how God made you.
See, it's shield of faith. That's what the SPF does. But like I said, even if you can't use it, we have some awesome, amazing moisturizers that can still cover and protect your skin. Or even if you use our color correcting cream. This is something I learned from one of our other bad bestie beauty gangers. If you check out Dr. Lorinda, our dark skin girl, she explained a little bit more about using that CC cream and it having the 15 with the SPF in it and still being able to get the SPF without it negatively affecting your skin. So you still get the sun protection and you still get to cover. And for those of you who are like, well, I don't wear makeup or anything like that, just check out more of the CC cream. Talk to your independent beauty consultant, or you could text me if you don't have one already, and I could tell you more about how it gives that light coverage that you could build to something heavier for a foundation but still be able to use it to get the SPF and coverage.
That's exactly what I have on, the SPF. I do not have on any of our foundation. I wear the SPF.
So you're just correcting your color?
Yeah, I'm just correcting, making sure my face is really smooth and nice and awesome without, heavy foundation on. Even though, with Mary Kay, it's still light. It is something that's going to absorb into my face, giving protection with the SPF. So I wear it every day. It works really good. I live in an environment where the sun is it's hot.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm living in Savannah, Georgia. It's always hot outside. I don't want to melt, so I'm using the CC cream, and it's going to help protect my face from the sun and just kind of keep my face rocking for the day. So without reapplication, so it works really good.
Okay. So there you go. See, y'all got a little free makeup tip. But I want to talk about this tip. Okay. So this is another part of the Tom Wines Volume Firm. This is an under eye cream. I really love this because this tip is a cool tip that you could just apply. Just do a small amount, and you're going to apply that directly to your under eye. And what this is going to do, you're going to rub this in, and this cooling tip is going to help reduce fine lines and wrinkles, which is where we see the first signs of aging. It's going to help with darkness and circles up underneath your eye. It's also going to help build collagen and elasticity. If you notice, especially in African Americans, specifically women, as we get older, you start to notice that sinking eye that sinks in because you start to lose the collagen up underneath your eyes. Or for some, you could start to see a buildup where it almost looks like it's kind of swollen up underneath. This is going to help with both of those issues, okay? Because it's going to protect that under eye area where we see those signs of aging. Just give it a gentle pat up underneath is what I do. And that's pretty much it.
You look very refreshed.
I am refreshed.
You're refreshed.
Now I'm ready to go out and get some leads. I'm ready to go out and get a few recruits. I'm ready to go out. I done had my worship time. I done had my praise time. I'm ready to have some lunch. I'm probably gonna call my mom and ask her to make me a cake because I heard the other day, y'all, she was making a cake and I wanted some and I wasn't there. I'm probably gonna do that.
Right.
I'm gonna tell my husband how good he look. I'm gonna grab, some dessert or something for my kids. I'm ready. Are you ready?
And you look confident too. So you're going out today, you're gonna be able to express to other people what they can use for their skincare because you're doing something for yours.
That's true. Confidence is key. And it starts with you being able to take care of yourself because self-care is you care. It's skincare. Okay? So, thank you guys once again for joining me, all of my brown skin girls. Yes. Once again, don't forget to go to subscribe. Tell your friends, your auntie, your mama, your cousin, Kurt Franklin style. And don't forget to please, if you see any of our beauty gang besties, whether you are a red bone like Amber, whether you are a light bright and you are a perfect mix like my girl Asia, or whether you are a dark skin beauty like my mama bear, or whether you are a light brown like my friend and my bestie here, or our rich mocha. I want you to go, and I want you to go to those pages. I want you to like and subscribe. I want you to tell your friends about it and follow along with the skincare journey. And the next time, I really cannot wait to get more into the clinical solutions and start really telling you guys more about how we can really dig into the skincare and attack some of those deeper issues. And we might get a little deep too when we come back. Okay? Have a good one, y'all. See you next time.